Texas 95.7, the Armadillo and Craig Vaughn in the studio. Lehman Wall and Casey Hooper from WRCA also in the studio. How are y'all?
Long time no see.
I know. Craig. Don't tell people it played last week still.
I haven't seen his face.
The mystery of, don't ruin the mystery, the magic of radio.
But I wasn't here. Everybody else was.
That's right.
Wasn't.
Where were you?
Let's see. I was wearing swimming shoes, arm floaters, and I was around. You didn't see me floating?
Arm floaties. There you go.
I'm lost.
I wish. Why didn't I have a picture of you in arm floaties? How did I miss this?
I don't know. Let's see. Big orange ones.
Do you have a big floppy hat on too? Are you floating the river?
I was floating. I didn't have to go to Waco. I did it right here.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
Right here in Amarillo.
On the streets. Yeah.
I was the dumpster patrol person.
Yeah.
I stood at the intersections and would bump the dumpsters as they came to me for safety first.
Oh, my goodness.
Fire department hired me for that. Thank you very much.
Hey, in the meantime, since I've seen you guys, tickets went on sale for the rodeo.
Saturday.
Yes. So, which is awesome because and we'll repeat this every year till the end of time. Get your weekend tickets quickly,
yes,
because they'll be gone, and then you'll be calling Casey and Peyton probably and trying to get a hold of Lehman. And he'll be dodging. And this one's you want front row tickets for Saturday night's performance? Let me connect you with Peyton and Casey.
I don't have a lot of
because
friends.
I can.
I don't have a lot of friends, but I seem to have a lot of friends come ticket time.
Come October.
No, I do that on my phone on purpose. I'll put people's names on my phone because I know they only call once a year.
That's right.
Looking for tickets.
I know that feeling.
Never mind. I lost my dog and they couldn't call me. But by gosh, they need a Friday ticket.
Oh, that's funny.
But seriously, so June 1st snuck around.
Yep.
I was fixing fence.
Yep.
Doing my thing. And my phone goes off. And I said to myself, well, it is June 1st.
That's right.
And it came very quickly. Very, very quickly. But the ladies, Mary and Dina, and the crew at the box office are ready.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, tickets are on sale at if you're in Amarillo listening to this, all Panhandle ticket outlets. But if you're not, if you're listening online, like a lot of people catch up with this every week, you can find those tickets at WRCA.org, and you'll find the link there. And Lehman, you guys have got, again, I just always want to compliment you guys on the website because I just think it's laid out great, the way it's done with, tickets, hotel, everything. So.
I appreciate that. And that's the idea is one-stop shop. If you go to WRCA.org, you can see hopefully everything you need to know, help answer all your questions from the schedule of events, what all's going on, when and where, to all the contact information for our hotel booking link and our ticket sales opportunities. We always say this, and it's not just because we want to hear ourselves say it. If you are interested to go to this event, don't wait around because they will be gone.
Yeah.
And so get out there and check it out, WRCA.org. We'd love to have you come visit us.
Yeah, always a good time, and you'll see the schedule on there. There's so much. We have to mention that every year, too, that the only thing you actually need a ticket for is the actual rodeo. So if you do just want to go and find out what this is all about, and we talk about it all the time, and what's really going on, you can find the full schedule on there from the Kids Ranch Rodeo, which was, I went to that last year, watched them. That was a great, the special kids out there, and the Trade and Trapping Show, which I always make. And so there's lots to do, and the whole schedule. I love, like I said, again, if you go to WRCA.org, you can find the first thing you see is purchase your tickets. There's a link to the tickets. And the second thing you see is book your hotel. And those are the best rates in town. You got to mention that you're booking this for the WRCA Rodeo. And then the full schedule of everything going on. So, and then if you want, you can start to go into the last couple of year results at the bottom there. So, yeah.
And here in a few minutes, we're going to unveil for the first time one of the two new activities that are going to be involved in the 2019 World Championship. Mm-hmm. Can't talk about the one yet. We'll maybe get into that next time, but we're very excited. We got two new things we want to tell the public about.
That's awesome. And yeah, and Casey, you had mentioned the rain, and not only us getting it, but I'm looking at one of those little nifty flood maps right now, and it's the whole kind of strip of Midwest that's getting like up to over 10 inches above what they normally get. So,
and these are areas that can actually hold water.
Yeah.
So Tulsa, Owasso, and a place we just came from, Claremore, Oklahoma, are experiencing major flooding.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring that back around. I want to apologize. I made a funny about it flooding in Amarillo, and yes, we had damage. But when you're talking about cattle producers and farmers, we're not being able to get their corn, it's devastating. We're going to see prices probably just go all over the place on the crop side of things. But had a few calls, and I just wanted to touch base on this. We had a few calls regarding flooding and ranchers that we might know, and working ranch cowboys that work for the upper man that owns the ranch. So I wanted just to remind everyone we do have the Disaster Relief Fund. And if you guys would like to make an impact, you always can donate to that. And we're always there with that hand up, not a hand out, to that person that might need it.
Yeah, we forget about it, I think, locally, because we just think fire and drought, I think, down here for the top of mind, just for the casual person who might be driving into work downtown. You think, drought, fire, but we forget about the flood and the impact that too much rain
tornadoes.
can have.
I was talking to a ranch up there in northeastern Oklahoma, and they would go out and fix one water gap to hold it, and then come back an hour later, and it was washed out again. So I just want to take a moment to give you guys some sites, I don't know the web pages, but I do know the association and organizations. Missouri Cattlemen's Association, you can make an impact to them. Kansas Livestock Association, KLA, you could look them up. OCA, Oklahoma Cattlemen's Association. Now, Oklahoma, I spoke about Claremore in that area. They have the Owasso and the names I can't pronounce because I would be totally Catoosa. Those big rivers flow those big barges. So that run into Missouri, right? Those folks are in some bad way.
Yeah.
And if they did without good dogs, it's hard to move those cattle out of those swampy areas. Those dogs will swim those cattle out.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just it's kind of like when the bomb cyclone hit Nebraska and up in that area. It makes you take a deep seat back and you just go, my gosh, that could happen to any one of us at any given time. We ask ourselves that question, but actually it is happening to us. It's in our lifestyle. It is the people that we call family. It's happening to. So say, well, it's not happening to me, so I'm not going to give $1. Well, guess what? It is happening to you because that is the lifestyle we choose. So I just wanted to circle back around, mention our Disaster Relief Fund. Your monies will go into that, be restricted to that, and when needed, we will pull from that.
Yeah, I know the Arkansas River's one that's been flooding up to quite a bit. I think that was where the footage. Did you guys see the footage of the barge? Is that they got cut loose and there was two barges?
They tried to catch it once, and some gun trotted off and banged another one.
Dam pretty much ate them. I mean, all of a sudden it was there, and then it was starting to tip over, and then it was gone. It was like literally like the dam went nom nom nom. It was crazy.
I don't have social media, but I did. Someone sent me a Snapchat or whatever you take a picture, screenshot or whatever.
Yep.
It said, we're in tornado season. Make sure you're wearing a good bra and have your teeth in. So I really took note of that. I didn't cut back on my dipping, but I do have a new bra on. And they laugh, but it is a necessity.
So anyway, it's I don't know where to come back out of that.
While I was chasing dumpsters, I had
I know.
a new bra on.
I know Tulsa's got 7. They're 7 inches above. No, we're not done.
They're more embarrassed.
I'm not going
about
into
those
that
tickets
one.
being on sale.
Yeah,
Greg,
tickets are on sale. And
I got them stumped.
there's flooding
I
and
stumped them.
And
I
stuff.
stumped them.
Flooding and stuff.
Those of you driving, mark one up for Casey. I got him stumped. I don't know
Lehman
why.
Gronkowski retired, so out of the Patriots are
Crazy. That's wild.
Speaking of man boobs.
Can you say that on the radio?
No, yeah, sure. Yeah. I think you could say.
Hey, this is 95.7. We can do whatever we want.
That's right.
I don't understand what the. Okay, well then that's all I have on my end.
Well, we kind of went off into a funny, but Casey's right. I mean, there are people, may not be your direct neighbor, but there are folks dealing with stuff that's life-changing, you know, and well, I guess life-threatening in in reality. But, you know, we are a place that if you want to open up your heart and your checkbook and support someone, we are a place that you can do that. And I think everybody knows that we handle those dollars the right way. But we're not the only place.
No.
Like Casey mentioned, those other three
Yes.
in Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma. You know, we're all part of the same big family. And if you want to give directly to them, we encourage you to. If you'd like to do it through us, Casey, we would be good stewards of that also.
Yeah. We'll put the check into the right hands.
So if you're wondering, you can always call the office, ask for me, or Lehman or Peyton. Either one would get you to the right place. But if you're going to go online, go to WRCA.org, go up, find the foundation button, scroll down that page, hit the donate button. You might have to hit that twice, actually. I'm not quite sure. And then on the comments part, when you put your address and the amount and what you would like to tithe, on the comments, please put in there, to Disaster Relief Fund. And then that way we know that that's going to be restricted into that. I guess that is the good thing about being a small office, is we're able to really help you manage the right area to go.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it neat. But God bless these ranchers and farmers. I can't imagine what they're having to go through, because that loss, it's not an overnight makeup period. You're not going to go into the bonus round and get everything collected the next day. It's going to take a couple years, as we know with anything. And so just hang tough and know we love everybody out there that is facing this, and it's tough. It's tough.
All right. Well, let's end here on a happy note. You said there was some new stuff coming to the rodeo.
Yeah. Again, the second one we can't quite talk about just yet, but
don't have ink on the paper yet.
Yeah, don't quite have the ability to release that yet. But the first one, it's our lifestyle. It's obviously anything we can do to promote the ranching way of life and tell the story, as Casey always likes to say. Sometimes we're the worst at telling our own story, but we have an opportunity when you come to the World Championship this November on Saturday afternoon from 1 to 3 p.m. You're going to be able to watch, and at no charge. WRCA is making this happen at no ticket fee to you. In the Performing Arts Center, we're going to have a special screening of a film called Cowboys. It's a documentary portrait directed by Bud Force and John Langmore. They have been traveling around the country now for over 3 years, visiting over 10 states, going and doing interviews and doing video capturing with all these big outfits and all these cowboys from all over the country. And they chose WRCA and the World Championship as being one of the places they wanted to offer a special screening of this film. And so this film is really an interesting look into the life of the cowboy lifestyle.
Yeah.
And we're going to have that screening here at WRCA World Championship Saturday from 1 to 3. It'll be in the Performing Arts Center. And no ticket required. The directors said, it's up to you guys if you want to try to charge for this. We said no. We want everybody to see it, have a good time. It's part of them being here in Amarillo. We're just very excited about it. We watched the trailer the other day, and man alive, the professionalism. This is not, captured on your little iPhone.
Yeah.
This is some really cool footage of some of the biggest ranches around.
That's cool.
Whenever you have the opportunity to do a documentary on something that the word cowboy holds so much power to it. It holds so much history, heritage, and the meaning alone to us to be called a good hand, a good cowboy. You have to have your ducks in a row to be able to present that in front of an audience that sits the real deal. So this pays good, solid, honest, gritty footage of how things should be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's why the directors, it's okay to show this, because it is the real thing.
Yeah.
Because you can mess up several ways and show something that doesn't portray something that takes place.
Right.
You have to have the honesty, the grit, and the guts to be able to portray the whole meaning behind that one word. And
Exactly.
I think the guy nailed it just from what I saw. Now, those of you that go to it, please let me know how it is, because I won't have time to watch it. We will have an opportunity for those. Yes, Lehman mentioned it's not ticketed event, but we will have an opportunity for you to give back if your heart desires. There'll be some stuff there if you want to give to the foundation as a tithe or donation deal. So
now, did they get with you on slang or anything like that? Did you are they using terms, Casey terms in them?
No, I would probably be
dope bucket and
no, I would probably be in the spaghetti westerns. There's a time and place to pull Casey out of the box, and that probably is not the right place, because I would ruin it and leave my coffee cup laying somewhere. Where's my Copenhagen? And actually, whatever.
Casey is in the credits as special counsel to the directors for authentic
I got
Casey-isms portrayed in the Cowboys documentary.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll actually have a quiz afterwards if you can identify all the Casey-isms in the...
There you go.
Well, thank you. I feel very humbled to present this award and receive it all at the same. I'm presenting myself one, and I'm going to...
There you go. Go to WRCA.org and dig in. Really, we always talk about it more for Ranch Rodeo tickets and all that stuff, in hotels, and we talk about all that. But there is a lot to see. The website's laid out well. If you haven't visited yet, you need to. There's ways to help and donate, and there's a place to go shopping on there. And
shopping is important.
That's right. There's a schedule for all the sanctioned rodeos, and of course, Lehman, I guess you're going to Haskell this weekend.
Yes, I got lucky and got to draw that straw. We talked about Haskell on the last radio show that
last
we did.
Week when we were here.
Yeah, last week when you were here.
That's right. I don't know. But yeah, we get to go to Haskell. It looks like, let's keep our fingers crossed, it looks like the rain chances for Haskell this weekend are diminishing a little bit. So hopefully we'll get to have a rain-free. Either way, we're going to have a good time. Come see us in Haskell Friday and Saturday night this weekend and watch some good ranch rodeo.
And Cimarron will be after that on June 15th.
Mama, I'm headed home.
And then in Hugo, Colorado, the 21st and 22nd for the Colorado Championship Ranch Rodeo. And that finishes off June. So there are plenty of places to go see a rodeo this month.
Let's talk about that Hugo deal for just 1 second here. We encourage the listeners, if you've never been to Hugo, wonderful little community, but they have partnered up with a music festival this year, Craig, and they're going to have some kind of Texas country type artists there. Good. And so go check them out. Go search on your social media outlets, Casey Hooper, and search out Colorado Championship Ranch Rodeo and check it out. They're going to have some cool entertainment in conjunction with the rodeo this year. So go see Tina and the crew in Hugo for a really fun weekend.
Yeah, that's this says 5 hours, so about 4.5.
Yeah, it's a long 4.5. There's a sheriff that sits between the Lamar and Wild Horse. Okay. It's a very long.
Hey, those tips are good.
There's a lot of tips I have for going there.
But it's a 2-day one, so grab a hotel and hang out for the night. So.
No, it's fun. It's really, really good place. Last year they were our 2018 Sanctioned Rodeo of the Year, and that committee, for as small as that town is, they pull together and put on a great event. And the most important part is they give back as well. But the ranches like to go there for the atmosphere. So people fighting in to get there, and all to our existing rodeos. There's a wait list that's pretty lengthy.
Right.
And then off to Cimarron before that we go, and bring your slicker, because June's a wet time month up there.
Well, good. Get some cooler temperatures maybe too then. I'm sure by that time here it'll be back to
Hey, did you hear tickets went on sale June 1st, Craig?
June 1st. Tickets go on sale.
Why did you ask me a while ago that social media Casey? I just want
I don't know why I said that.
She's heard of it. What are you talking?
Well, I am now. If anyone is interested, I need construction orange colored floating arm devices, and I'm going to coin them, and I'm going to take them to Meade. I'm going to take them to areas where we have literally been flooded out before. Coffeyville, for one. And I'm going to make Barry Clower wear one. I think we should. I think we should actually design me some. I'll wear them. I don't care. I've been on Naked and Afraid before.
Okay, well, WRCA.org is.
Ask Randy Lewis.
We'll catch up next week and find
Gosh,
out.
I got him
We'll get
again.
some
Need one of those beep
Haskell.
buttons.
Yeah.
One of those beep.
Oh, the movie Naked and Afraid. There is a thing.
We'll talk to somebody next week about